Hello everyone, welcome back to another vlog. So I'm having my weekly soda. That's right, I try and have just one a week. I don't drink soda that often. In fact, I get this 12 pack, I would say maybe every 6 months, and then I try and go and have one a week, and limit myself. So something I wanted to show you guys that So I'm actually not sure what I want to eat. So let's go see what we got available. All right, so I don't want to go crazy because my wife and I are going out to eat. First time since before this whole shenanigans have started that we'll be going out. We desperately needed a date night. So what shall we eat? So we're not gonna do a pizza. Spaghetti and meatballs kind of sounds good. So I think we're gonna go with one of these. So let's see, 320 calories. That's not bad. Sodium's 35%, fat's 22%. Sugar is 6 grams, so not too bad. So I think we're gonna go with that. I actually skipped breakfast, so I have not eaten yet today, and it's 12 o'clock. Or almost 12, I believe. So between this and the soda, I think I might also have a banana a little later as kind of like a snack before we go. Or not before we go out to eat, but an hour or two before, just to hold me over. Let's see how long we put it in. 3 minutes, stir, replace, and another 2 minutes. So this is what it looks like. You think it's gonna look just as good when it's cooked? Let's find out. So anytime I have soda or any type of drink, I always like to add ice. There's nothing better. Well, as far as the soda goes, there's nothing better than a soda with ice. Obviously, my favorite drink is actually water. I mean, soda comes second, but I don't, like I said, I rarely drink soda. I mean, I drink iced coffees a lot more than soda. And yes, I love ice, so I pack that to the top. Uh-oh. Oh, that is so close. Wow. That was so close. Now, I'll probably drink this and spread it out over about an hour. I don't like to drink soda, unless I'm at a party or something. I try and drink soda fairly slow. But I am well aware that soda is not good for you. Oh, can we get the whole can? Oh my word, why we just did it? I used to do this for fun. I don't know if we can, but we would fill a drink up, and you can actually fill a drink higher than the rim of a cup, as long as you don't go over. So let's see if we can do it. Okay. Now no sudden movements. Okay, can you guys see? The soda is over the rim. Can you guys see that? Alright, we are going to drop a couple more drops. It's probably gonna... Oh my word, we went way over. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it. I really cannot believe it's not going over. So I used to do this for fun, just to test how high I could go. I mean, we're talking, you know, that's over pretty good. But I don't know if the camera would pick it up. It's gonna probably spill. Oh, ice! So when our ice rotated, it actually dropped the rim down just a little bit. Anyway, alright, back to what I'm doing. Okay, so we need to now stir this up. And then put it back for 2 minutes. So that's what it looks like. I wish I had Parmesan cheese or mozzarella cheese. No, Parmesan, because I love Parmesan. And it looks like I wish they would have added more sauce. See, I'm the kind of person that I love putting sauce more. Basically, would you like some noodles with your sauce? I love sauce. I love cheese. So I can go overboard. I guess that's enough sauce. Now my wife is opposite. She doesn't need as much sauce. But me, you know, if you're making mac and cheese, the more cheese sauce, the better. If you're making spaghetti, the more spaghetti sauce, the better. If you're eating tortilla chips and salsa, the more salsa, the better. All right, now let's put it in for another 2 minutes. All right, while that is in the Mike Chef's getting to work, I think we're gonna spend we're gonna relax for 30 minutes and watch one of my favorite TV shows, which is Legacies. So I like science fiction shows, I like pirate shows, I like thrift store shows, I like car shows. I mean, well, a fun fact for a lot of you guys, at one point in my life, collecting movies was my all-time passion and hobby. In fact, I have accumulated over 3,000 movies. Now, you know, it's rare if I watch 2 movies a month. And I used to watch 1 movie almost every day. It's just, you know, my life is so much busier with things that, you know, with other stuff, with YouTube and with just life in general. So I do watch TV shows every day, basically. My wife and I, you know, we have our shows. We like the TV show Lie to Me. That's a good TV show. You know, we like Grey's Anatomy and other shows like that. My wife doesn't exactly like the shows that I like as far as science fiction, like The Legacies or Supernatural or other shows like that. My wife's not really interested in, so I normally watch them on my free time. But I love the shows Lied to Me, Grey's Anatomy, and those shows as well. So, you know, we do share interest in what we watch. It's just, you know, like I said, shows like The Witcher and so forth I like to enjoy. Now, you know, that's not everyone's cup of tea, so we all like our things that we like, but medieval, you know, TV shows, movies, I like. But yeah, I don't even get to watch all my shows my movies anymore. There's so many movies that I'd love to watch that I don't have time because with YouTube and everything else, I'm just too busy. You know, my wife and I joke, well, sometime when we're 80 years old, we'll watch maybe 1% of the movies that I have. So, Yeah, alright. Food's done. I'm hungry. Food. Well, here we go, guys. Ah! There you go. That. Yeah, I think the box looks better. Alright, so, you know, something I hate, I guess hate's a strong word, something I dislike is the front of our yard. The grass grows much quicker than the backyard. And I very, very much dislike mowing only part of our yard. You know, if I'm gonna mow, I wanna mow it all. But our backyard just doesn't seem to get as tall as the front. So I keep pushing it off mowing because I want to mow everything at the same time, but I'm not sure how much longer I can push it off because the front's starting to look a little rough. Maybe another day I can push it off. Into the dungeon we go. Alright, so I've been working on going through stuff that I have that I want to get rid of. Well, not necessarily that I want to get rid of, it's just if it's in a box and I'm not going to use it, it's time to go. I've been keeping my most favorite things, putting them on a shelf. That video may be uploaded by now, or it might not. Chances are it's not uploaded yet because I'm still adding to the shelf. You know what? I'll show you guys real quick what I'm talking about. So you're gonna get a sneak peek at it. So yeah, I'm just going through everything, working on stuff, working on rooms, trying to clean stuff up, get rid of stuff, organize stuff. So I'm filling both these shelves with my most prized possessions. I'm not going to show it that much because, well, that's for a special video coming. So I got these two shelves and I told myself I'm going to fill both shelves with knickknacks and stuff I love. Once I run out of shelving room, that's it. Everything else is being donated. So now I am going through stuff to see what I want to add to the shelf or what I want to get rid of. All my Ryobi tools, I have another table on order that I'm going to put somewhere over in here for my Ryobi tools because right now I don't have any room. This is a massive trash bag full of stuff that needs to be thrown out. And this stuff I need to go through to see what I want to donate and to see what I want to put on my shelves. This section here I would like to turn into a weight section. I wish I could find more pad just so it's off the concrete. But yeah, so I'm working on setting this area up for that. This area is getting cleaned up. This stuff's slowly getting thrown away. I know it's extremely junky right now. I'm just basically separated junk from stuff I want to keep, and I'm working on that. So, time to go through stuff. Holy moly. So, here's something I barely even remember. When was this? Cheese and rice. So, this would have been, oh my gosh, probably 2008, 2007, 2008. a girl that I was dating at the time drew this. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. So that's an old pickup truck that I had. Interesting. Can't believe I actually still have that. A still better drawer than I'll ever be. All of these tools use one battery, the same battery. Now, of course, I have multiple batteries, which can be found right here. We got our charging station. So all these batteries work with those, and you know, one battery works with every single one. All right, time for a banana to hold me over. So now what selection do I make? What do we want this morning? I don't know, I'm kind of in the mood for just our donut shop. So this is the original donut shop, regular medium roast coffee. It's close, maybe. I mean, I do like the vanilla Starbucks, but I think I'm gonna have donut shop.
Would you like a little coffee with your sugar? Thank you. Oh, we got some splash black going on.
All right, now this coffee and my meal will be my brunch. So breakfast, lunch. So I believe today's gonna be the day that I mow. I can't wait any longer. The front yard grass is getting fairly tall. Looks like it's gonna be a nice day, so today's the day. All right, time to make some food. We got some chicken fingers and mac and cheese, but also I believe I'm gonna make a coffee as well. This is the day that Scott's gotta mow, that Scott's gotta mow. I actually don't mind mowing. It's a good workout, so I'm gonna wait until probably the afternoon when the temperature's at its peak. Yes, I know. What's wrong with me? I don't know, it's just who I am. I love mowing when it's extremely hot because, well, for one, I lose more weight that way. And I don't know, like I said before, and people just don't believe me. I like sweating. I like, you know, if I'm gonna do something outside, let it be hot. I don't know. I'm an oddball like that. All right, so my wife is out yard sailing with her sister, so I'm kind of bored. Got a little coffee left to finish, but I think I'm just gonna mow. I think it's late enough. All the neighbors should be up by now. I think it's 10 a.m. Almost 10. So by the time I drink my coffee, everybody should be up, and I shouldn't wake anyone up. I was gonna wait till later, but honestly, I'm kind of bored. So let's get mowing. All right, so since I was mowing, I'm nice and drenched. Since I'm already hot, sweaty, might as well do a couple arm workouts. I cannot wait to get this basement fully cleaned up. Not sure if I showed you guys, I did do a full dedicated video, but this is my tool collection. As you can see, they're all greenish yellow because they're all Ryobi, a part of the One Plus series. I absolutely love Ryobi products. There is no better tool combination than Ryobi. Okay, now that's just my personal opinion. Of course, some people might say DeWalt or Craftsman or Black & Decker, whatever is better. We all have our own tools that we like as men and women. So what I like about this is every tool you see here can be used with one battery. The same battery can be used on every single tool, from weed whacker to leaf blower to pressure washer to hedge trimmer, saws, and this is not even, they have over 100 different tools. All right, so my goal is to set things up better, clean this whole area up, clean this up a little more. This will be the tool area. Have this mat down here for working out. I'm gonna have to, I wish I could find skids, because just in case we would get some torrential rain, I would like everything to be up off the ground. But since I redid the gutters, well, not the gutters, but the drainage system, I re-put in new pipe and everything. We barely have any water, even on heavy rains, but still. So, yeah, the goal is to clean this area up. I'd like to move this table probably out over in there. Keep this area right in here for a workout area. So a lot of this stuff is trash. I just can't, take it out all at one time. I have to, our township has rules on how much trash you can have out every week. So slowly I got to get rid of stuff. I did clean up this table a little bit. Still got stuff I need to work on. So yeah. Alright guys, see you in a bit. So this barbell is only 50 pounds. There's not even room to lift it. So we're just gonna do our 25-pound barbells. Ugh. If you guys can even see me. So just a couple, just to get my muscles worked on. Alright guys, so this is a game that I enjoy playing. It's, you know, it's no violence other than if you consider popping balloons violent. It's called Balloon Tower Defense 6, and the point of the game is you set up these different towers which are different characters, and each character does a different special attack. So like this guy, he's a ninja and he throws ninja stars, and the purpose of this is to pop the balloons and not let them get to this end. So they start on this end and you're supposed to pop them all before they get to this end, and you have different rounds, and every round gets harder and harder up until the end of the round, which there's 40 rounds for this one. So it's kind of a strategic game, which I love strategy games. I find them the most fun. It's also a tower defense game. So, you know, it's just a fun game that actually has been proven that helps your brain, because you are working on setting up towers and you gotta set them strategically so you can pop the balloons. So if you guys wanted a little education on gaming, not all video games are bad. You know, many are, but games like this, I mean, unless you consider popping balloons extremely violent, then I guess this game is bad as well, if you view popping balloons as violent. But yeah, it's a fun game, and games like this, tower defense games, can really help your brain. The more you know, guys. Well, looky here, everybody. I just got a text message. Hopefully you guys can read it from that number. So it says, Samuel, investment alert. Please review that the credits for the amount of 331.33 belong to you. Go now to check. Okay. If you ever get any text message from anybody that is a link or tells you to reply back, if you are unsure who it is, if it's not in your contact, do not ever for any circumstance click it or reply back. Only reply back to numbers that are in your contact book, because once you click this, your phone will be infected with a virus. It's that simple and that easy. So please never click anything like this. So we're gonna block and report. So we're gonna do scam, block, dismiss. Alright guys. Alright, so I gotta get this area cleaned up because I want to organize this better, and I have some thing to admit, so it's no excuse, but since the coronavirus and everything took place, my local gym closed down, and they actually closed permanently, and since then I've stopped working out. When I was working out, I was down to 186, and I hate to say it, but I'm back up to 196. Yeah, I'm not happy with myself, and it's because I stopped working out altogether, thinking it would eventually open, but they closed down. So now I gotta get my weight area set up. I gotta get this to how I want it. That way I can start working out again. So, time to get cleaning. Alright, so first of all, I gotta cut up this because it's too big. So I gotta cut it in pieces. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Wow, talk about a workout. Alright, so now I'm cleaning this area up to move it over like right up in here. So there's this local Amish market. They have chicken every Saturday, and it is amazing. It is the best chicken you can ever find. So delicious. Even when it's reheated, it's delicious.
This is Doggy. Doggy!